Pink, going live. And we're sitting backwards again, so I gotta get used to this. Hey everybody, it's Peter, and we're doing Go Live again on YouTube. This is day 3 of hashtag SSSVEDA, Savvy Sexy Socials, log every day in April. Amy left the topic of who's your favorite or best mentor. I don't think I've ever been mentored. Quick note too, if you're new here too, don't forget, hit subscribe. Hit the notifications. I do post on a weekly basis. Of course, this month I'm trying to vlog every day. I just actually finished off doing a review on Apocalypse Now. I thought I was going to do it today, but I figured, you know what? I'll save that for another day, get ahead of the game. I do movie reviews anyway, so I figured let's do that, and then we'll just jump in and we'll do just a quick go live, and then post it on Facebook. Everybody else can check it out. So back to mentoring. I don't think I've ever been, like I said, I don't think I've ever been mentored. Like somebody said, like, "Oh, come with me, and you know, we'll show you around," that kind of thing. Most of the time, I've been inspired by people, I guess I could say. I remember when I told you in my first video about me, I'm ex-military. And the reason that ball got rolling was I had a substitute teacher in, I think it was grade 11. He taught geography. Yes, geography. And he worked with cadets, which is basically people that, for younger people before you get into reserves. I think to be a reservist, you had to be 17. So he said he trained Army cadets. So I thought, okay, let's check it out. So went through what's called the blue pages, which is the government pages, looked up some of the local reserve regiments. And I said, well, actually, I just looked up one, and he said, yeah, here's the number for that. So I called him up, and he says, yeah. And he says, how old are you? I said, I think I was hitting 17 or was 17. I said, oh, why don't you try the militia, the reserves? And militia is like, for us, militia, that was this slang for Army reserves. He did meet a bunch of guys hiding out in the woods wearing camouflage that were totally against the system and democracy. So somebody said, yeah, why don't you try a reserve regiment or something? Try it out. So I went to the list. We don't have a lot in the Toronto area. But we had like 2 Scottish regiments. And I thought, like, no, I'm German background. I can't, and I don't care how manly somebody thinks is, I can't see me in a kilt. So I thought, nope, not going to do that. So it was one regiment called Queen's Own Rifles of Canada. They actually served in World War II. They've been around like since, I know I should have known this because that was things you had to know about the history of the regiment. But yeah, they were around back in the day of like Lord Simcoe, and when they were settling Ontario, then regiments were starting to be formed for protection against whoever the bad guy of the day was. So I did that for a while. So that was an inspiration. I think, like, yeah, you know, I kind of like what you're doing, kind of thing. And I tried that. I only did it for about I wasn't inspired enough to. I did it for about a year, and then I got out because we were doing like walking around more and running more, and I'm not a physical person. I thought, yeah, this is not for me. And somebody said, oh, Armor Corps and other things. Oh, vehicles. Yeah, I can drive. Let's do that. And again, that's how I got into the Armor Corps. Actually, the reason I got into the Armor Corps too, one time we were training up in a place up north called CFB Borden. It's a training base, and also the reservists will go up there. We've got shooting ranges. You can run around the back, you know, play silly bugger in the woods. They did actually have a Leopard tank trainer, driving trainer, which is basically just the turret. Sorry, it's just the hull with a sort of add-on turret, which is actually just had extra driver controls. There was no main gun turned, that kind of thing. And we went a little bit cross-country. And I thought, oh, this is kind of neat. So down the road, when I decided that I wasn't going to make it into university or college, and somebody said, go into military and go into electronics and stuff like that. And then and I wasn't smart enough. Oh, I know what the problem is too. I could go into electronics, but I would have had to wait like 4 to 6 months. And I thought, no, I want to get in there. So join the Army, pick a trade, and then you know what, you can do what's called a remuster, where you can actually say, hey, Sarge, can I go to a different trade? That never worked out in the end. But yeah, I guess my dad sometimes inspired me. My parents inspired me, never mentored. My dad also was a car upholsterer. He was actually apprenticed with Mercedes-Benz in Vienna. Started his own business like years and years later. Tried it a couple of times. Tried it with a partner, didn't work. And then bought a place off a guy. Excuse me. Yeah, can't edit that out. Got his own place, started up like that. I worked with him in the summertime, but that wasn't for me either. Car upholstery. I didn't have the savvy for that. He was excellent with it though. I mean, he could do all sorts of things like cutting patterns with the scissors and without looking. What else was he good at? Some of the repair work he used to do, he could match stitches like the convertible, what we used to call rag tops on the Mercedes sports cars. And the windows were made out of plastic, and sometimes the plastic would get out, kind of thing. He could actually stitch. Like he would actually go and manually control the sewing machine to match the actual stitches, because sometimes said, oh, you give it to another shop, they'll just like go around and just, you know, patch up the hole real quick, and you could see where the stitching was. He would go like ding, and I watched sometimes like ding, 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 ding. That was kind of neat. I would say actually, if anybody's a mentor, it would probably be Amy. Amy was a mentor, like following her for a while, and like, oh yeah, pulled me into more about doing vlogging. Got her book, Vlog Like a Boss. Got lots of good information on that. So yeah, I guess. But she didn't take me by the hand and mentor me that way. But she was an inspiration of like getting me again. Because like I said, back in 2013 when I tried vlogging, and I saw the people like Felicity and other people online, I said, yeah, you know what, I think I could do that. That'd be kind of cool. I still am using the same web camera. It's a Logitech C615, I believe, or 620. It does 1080p. It's good enough. Does the job. I'm using it right now. Just a little bit yellowish because I don't have proper lighting, and I find actually filming at the nighttime is actually a lot better for the process. So yeah, so I've met people throughout my life that maybe said, yeah, you know, it'd be cool to be that kind of a person or follow in their path. But no one's ever sat down with me and says, go take you by the hand, and I will show you things, and learn a trade, learn a skill, learn things about life, or whatever else. Yeah, I never really had that kind of thing. I might be a mentor to somebody someday. I always that's how I got into the call center business too, and doing other things. I always was doing support work or like helping people. I didn't physically, or not physically, but didn't say to myself, oh, I think I like to help people. I just sort of naturally gravitate towards it. I was like showing people, explaining things to people, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, yeah, I lost for words for a change. But yeah, but filler words. If I need a mentor, how to do proper group speaking, that kind of thing. But yeah, that's just me in a nutshell. Just like I said, I've been inspired to do certain things in my life, or I thought of, hey, that'd be cool, or I'd like to be like so and so, or. But like I said, it's more about inspiration for me than for mentoring. That's the bottom line with this one. Have you ever been inspired? Have you ever had a mentor, somebody that took you along and said, you know what, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to pass my wisdom on to you, and I will move you forward, young graphic.